Good morning, I'm James Lopez, President at HomeFi Corporation, and this is today's mortgage and real estate market update. And for the third or fourth time in the last few weeks, the 10-year yield is trying to find a ceiling of support, and the mortgage bonds are trying to find a floor of support. Now, you'll remember just 2 months ago, the 10-year yield was trading at 1.67, and it went from 1.67 to 3.2 from trough to peak in 2 months. Very, very big swing, one of the most rapid increases in recent history. And so, that yesterday's reading of the 3.2, which happened during the overnight session, seems fairly high compared to this morning's 2.961, which is where we're trading at right now on the yield. Also, mortgage bonds are up 27 basis points this morning, and that's up 87 basis points from the close on Friday. So what's with the big reversal? That's what we want to figure out. Is this a trend? Are we setting a new trend here, or what? And we're not going to rule out that bonds have found a floor of support. The yield has found a ceiling. We're not going to rule that out yet. But really, what's likely happening is that traders are pre-positioning to be in a more nimble stance for a blockbuster report that's going to come out tomorrow. It's called the CPI. The CPI is produced by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. It's the Consumer Price Index, and it measures the average change of prices that urban consumers pay for goods and services. It includes things like fee-based services like water, sewage, things like that. It also includes taxes and other things like that that's included in the core products and services or goods and services that are measured. Now, tomorrow's CPI index is going to be important. We're coming off of the week last week where the Fed raised the Fed fund rate by 50 basis points in order to combat inflation. We won't see those effects at all in this CPI report. Instead, what we're going to be seeing in this report is some of the effects of the war in Ukraine. So this will be the first full report that comes out after the war in Ukraine has started. And so we will see some of those inflationary events that happen, including the oil price surge and all that kind of stuff. We'll see that built into this CPI report. We won't see everything. Most analysts won't agree that there's still some more effects on inflation that are to come from the war in Ukraine, especially centered around things like grain and food costs and stuff like that. But we will see some of those effects. And so tomorrow's CPI report is an important report. As soon as it comes out, we're going to bring you that headline data, and we're going to be watching the markets to let you know, okay, this is how the market is digesting this, this is what's happening with the bonds, and this is what's happening with mortgage interest rates, which is what we're concerned about. Now, bringing that back to today, again, mortgage bonds are up. Right now, they're trading up about 27 basis points. The 10-year yield is down. It's trading about 7 basis points down at about 2.961. So what that means for mortgage rates today is that interest rates are probably going to open up better today. This is going to be the second straight day in a row that we've seen gains on the mortgage bond. So we should see interest rates open up better today. Today's not a big news day again, all right? So hopefully there shouldn't be a lot of market volatility, but if there is any, it's going to be mostly related to pre-positioning for what's expected in tomorrow's CPI report. That's all the news that we have for you right now. As soon as that CPI headline data comes out, we'll let you know. Please be sure to like this video. If you have any questions about the CPI report, please leave a comment. We'll answer whatever questions that you have. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then head over to Facebook and like our Facebook page there. We share infographics pretty often over there about the different things that we're discussing. So we'll have an infographic tomorrow for you on the CPI data. All right. Thank you. Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.